feeding day at the apiary. One of the things I mentioned in a previous video is the danger with your bees during the winter is that they can actually starve to death. During the summer, when we take their honey, it's called honey robbing, we're actually taking their food that they are storing to live over the winter. And so when you take that, there's not enough food in their brood box to usually carry them through the winter. So we have to supplement that. And during the dead of winter, what we use is we use sugar cakes. It's just sugar that we make into blocks, and we'll set it on top of the hive, inside the hive, just above the cluster. So during the winter, they'll be able to eat that for several weeks, and it should bring them through the next 6 weeks or so. The sugar patties are made just of sugar. Our recipe, if you're so interested, is 11 cups of sugar, 7.5 ounces of water, and 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. We mix that up. It's kind of the consistency of wet sand at the beach, and then we pack it into 10 like pie frames, and we'll put it in the oven for a couple of hours, hardens it up like a brick, and then it'll stay on top of the beehive during the winter. So I'll be doing that. It's an important time to do it. It's a great day here in Georgia. It's about 60 degrees. It's December the 30th. Or 29th, excuse me. And thanks to the wonderful TikTok weathermen, we know there is a snow event coming, the likes the world has never seen. Apparently, feet and feet of snow will be covering the southeast over the next 2 weeks. So it's really important that we get out there today and get that squared away. Even if it doesn't snow, we need to do this because the bees do need some supplemental feed. So I'll open it up. I'll show you what I'm going to be, how we'll put them in there, show you the sugar patties. Also, I'm going to suit up. I don't have my suit on today. I'm behind the beehive. They normally are in front of them, so I'm not in a bad position. But to get in a hive, I always suit up. I find no pleasure in getting stung by bees. And when a honeybee stings you, unlike a wasp or another type of bee, a honeybee will die. And so we work hard to raise these bees. So why put them at risk by stinging the hands that feed them and putting either ourselves or the bee in harm's way? So anyhow, we'll go ahead and get them fed, and we will see you soon. All right, I'm getting ready to put on the sugar blocks for our bees. Here's an example of how they come out. Again, this is the recipe I mentioned just a few moments ago. You can see these are, hard as a brick, and the bees will put this on top of the beehives, on top of the frames, and then the bees will come up and will eat those throughout the next few weeks, and it will supplement their food. So let me get suited up and we'll be in the hives. All right, this is the front of our beehives. You can see there's a good bit of activity today. They seem pretty docile. There's a lizard hanging out there. How about that? All right, let's jump in and see what we got. So here is our first hive that we've opened up. You can see that they are somewhat clustered up, moving very slowly, but it looks like a good box of bees here. Well, we got the bees squared away on their winter feeding. All the hives look really good, full of bees. Everything looks healthy, and hopefully we'll be all squared away. There is some Arctic weather coming in. I understand we're going to be in the 20s for lows in the next few days. So I think the bees are in great shape. Looking forward to that. Hope you'll follow the channel. Subscribe to whatever that is that YouTube asks of you, and we'll keep you up to speed all season long, and you can watch your honey grow and be produced. So we'll see you soon. Happy New Year, everyone.